Chapter 6, Programming with the Standard Library. In this chapter, we'll learn about architecting the standard C++ library, storing data in vector or map, containing data with a list or set, stacking and queuing, copying containers, using dynamic arrays, and working with unordered data. When you get around in the world of C++ programming, a fun world indeed, you're going to encounter two different libraries that people use to make their lives easier. That is, after all, the ultimate point of computers, to make our lives easier, right? These two libraries are Standard C++ Library and Standard Template Library, STL. Some people say we use STL, others say we use the Standard C++ Library. In this case, library means a set of classes that you can use in your applications. These libraries include handy classes such as string and vector, which is like an array, in that it's a list in which you can store objects. The difference between the standard C++ library and STL is that STL came first. STL was used by so many developers, the American National Standards Institute ANSI decided to standardize it. The result is the similar standard C++ library that is part of the official ANSI standard and now part of the most modern C++ compilers, including blocks, Microsoft Visual C++, Borderlands C++ Builder, MinGW, CYG-Win, and Dev-C++. We use the standard C++ library in this chapter because we know that this is C++, we just call it the standard library. Exam. The concepts that we present here apply to STL, so if you're using STL, you can use this chapter. Just a quick stream. Architecting the standard library. When people start using the standard library, they often ask, where's the source code? We see the header files, but where are the .cpp files? This question has an easy answer. There are no .cpp files. ANSI architected the standard library for ease of use and reliability. The classes contain their functions inside the class definitions. There are no forward declarations. You don't add source files to your project or linking in compiled libraries. Just add an include line for the libraries you want. Continuing your classes. Computers need a place to store things, so the standard library includes containers in which you can put things. The classes for containing things are called container classes. These classes are templates. When you create an instance of a container class, you specify what class it holds. Remember, when you specify the class in a container, you are saying that the container will contain instances of your specified class or of classes derived from your specified class. You must decide whether the container will hold instances of the class, pointers to the instances, or references to the instances. Hi, Jessica. Storing in a vector. The vectors example shown in listing 6-1 demonstrates how to use a container class. The particular container is a data type called a vector, and it works much like an array. All right, Ardina, that's a disk. That's cool. Floppy, I remember those. Listing 6-1, using vectors examples of container classes. Hashtag include iostream, hashtag include vector, using namespace standard, int main, vector string names, names.push underscore back Tom, names.push underscore back Dick, names.push underscore back Harry, names.push underscore back April, names.push underscore back May, names.push underscore back June. C out, names 0 in line, C out, names 5 in line, return 0. technically that's saying names indexed at 0 and names indexed at 5. Now, note how we used vector. First, it's a template. That means it's going to have a template parameter. And what is the template parameter? Why, you guessed it. Or you looked at the code. The template parameter is the type that the template will hold. Thus, the following line declares a vector that holds strings. Hi again, Golden Rat VR. Jab, you've been working hard, but what did I say though? Vector underscore string names. Note also the header files that we included. Among them, we included vector with no.h after the file name. In general, you include the header file that matches the name of the container you are using. Thus, if there were such a thing as a container called rim buckle block, you would type #include rim buckle block, or if there were such a thing as a container called set, which there is, you would type #include set. Tip: at this point, you may be wondering, what's the advantage to using a vector instead of a regular plain old no-frills array? The advantage is that when you declare the vector instance, you don't need to know up front how many items will be going in it. With an array, you need to know the size when you declare it. When you run the example, you see two names as output, Tom, and the next thing says June. A vector is the closest thing the standard library has to an array. In fact, a vector is very much like an array, except because it's a class template, you get all the goodies that go with a class, such as member functions that operate on vector. Here are some things you can do with vector. Add items to the end of it. Access its members by using bracket notation. Iterate through it, either from beginning to end or from end back to beginning. The vectors 2 example shown in listing 6-2 demonstrates how to use multiple vectors in a single application. You can see that each one holds a different type, which we specified in the template parameter. Listing 6-2 containing the type you specify in classes. #include IOStream, #include vector using namespace standard, class employee, public, string name, string fire date, int goof off days, employee, string a name, string a fire date, int goof off days, name a name, fire date, a fire date, goof off days, a goof off days. Int mean a vector that holds strings. Vector string myaliases dot push underscore back string Bud the seller. myaliases dot push underscore back string Rick fix it. myaliases dot push underscore back string Babalu below. C out myaliases index at 0 in line. C out myaliases index at 1 in line. C out myaliases index at 2 in line. A vector that holds integers, vector int, lucky numbers dot push underscore back 13, lucky numbers dot push underscore back 26. Lucky numbers dot push underscore back 52. See out lucky numbers 0 inline. See out lucky numbers 1 inline. See out lucky numbers 2 inline. A vector that holds employee instances vector employee great workers dot push underscore back employee George Washington 123100 50. Great workers dot push underscore back employee Thomas Jefferson 052002 40. See out great workers indexed at 0 dot name inline. See out great workers indexed at 1 dot name inline. Return 0. After you compile and run this application, you will see the following output from the see out statements. Bob the seller, Rick Fixit, Babalu Billow, 132652 George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. Mapping your data. The maps example shown in listing 6-3 demonstrates a type of container called a map. A map works much like a vector, except for one main difference. You look up items in vector by putting a number inside brackets, as in this. See out names 0 inline. But with a map, you can use any class or type you want for the index, not just numbers. This feature lets you associate objects. Take a gander at listing 6-3 to see where we're coming from. Listing 6-3, associating objects with map. Hashtag include iostream, hashtag include map, using namespace standard, int main, map, string, marriages Tom equals Susie, marriages mapped at Tom equals Susie, marriages mapped at Harry equals Harriet. See out marriages mapped at Tom inline. See out marriages mapped at Harry inline. Return 0. First, you can see that to use map, we declare a variable of class map, supplying to the template the types of the keys, a kind of index into the map, and then the values. Map string marriages. Then we store something in a map by putting a key inside brackets and setting it equal to a value. Marriages Tom equals Susie. And to retrieve that particular item, we grab it, basing our choice of it on the key. See out marriages Tom inline. And voila, we get back the item stored in map for the particular key. Think of map like an array, except the keys can be any object, not just a string. When you run this example, you see the following two strings as output. Susie, Harriet. Remember, even though the keys can be any type of class, you must specify the type or class you're using when you set up map. And after you do that, you can use only that type for the particular map. Thus, if you say the keys will be strings, you cannot then use an integer for a key, as in marriages 3 equals Susie. Containing instances, pointers, or references. One of the most common discussions you encounter when people start talking about how to use the container templates is whether to put instances in the containers, pointers, or references. Never mind. Out of time. Have to pick that up again later. Okay. I have the kind of job I can't really talk about due to privacy issues. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the other yes, almost. So that's interesting. I changed the category for the previous um stream. Yeah, I'm fine. I just think that's interesting because for the previous stream, I had changed the category to music, and now it's the average view duration of 4 minutes and 13 seconds, when previously it was by default getting set to gaming, and it was like the average view duration was like less than a minute. There were a lot fewer views, but actual more attention being put into the. That's interesting. Oh, hi there, Analysis X5, and hello again, Olivia Fangirly. I think by the time I said hi, you were probably already gone. Hi, Bean Seagull. I'm about to wrap this up. I just wanted to check something. Oh. All right. Oh, Ron Prakash Harry. Thank you so much. My day's been good, but I'm about to go get some sleep. I'm curious. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, what is this category? Is this means game? Ah, okay. Huh, that's interesting. Oh no, you didn't come. Technically, you didn't come back. This is different. Yeah, pretty much for Prakash that area. I understand that. Oh, okay, thank you, Larry Finger. I should be streaming tomorrow. It's the weekend, so I don't have to worry about waking up 3:15 on Saturday. That's good. Oh, for me, it's 7:12, but I have to wake up at 3:50 in the morning, so I kind of have to. Oh, I'm sorry, you're still feeling sick, Olivia Fangirly. Please rest and feel better. Okay, so, oh, 8:43 a.m. Oh, beautiful brand new day. Good night, Kazam. All right, so job underscore 3.109. Could you just kindly listen? If I'm saying, hey, maybe on the next stream, don't, with all of that, could you listen, please? Because I was trying to say it's only a short stream today, and I didn't want to be too distracting for anyone who might pop in. Hi, Slay. I'm doing all right. Pansy Hill in Wisconsin. That's cool. Potato X Tiger. Hello. So anyway, yeah, tomorrow I plan on doing um, Friday signing off live, and thank you very much for your input, guys. Shout Harry. And also, if you have the opportunity, do check out jab underscore 3.109's channel. They're at 989 subscribers, so really close to that 1,000. Hello, Spider-Man Miles Morales. I didn't realize that one song was from that movie, that Bones song from Imagine Dragons. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I need to sleep. I'm glad you all were here and saying hello. I appreciate you all. Um, please enjoy your evenings. Have a great day tomorrow. I'm gonna go food, sleep, that kind of thing. Yes. Oh, in Wisconsin? Oh, sorry about that. It did. It did. Today was like the first day in a while. It really felt like winter. Oh, thank you, Olivia Fancurley. Job underscore 3.109. What else do you need? Oh, native? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, over here it's been unseasonably warm in California. You're a mod again. Job underscore 3.109. Hi, Rodrigo. Sorry, I'm just about to get off the stream. 50s now? That's not too bad. Rodrigo, Salazar, everyone pretty much has their own time for what it is, how their life goes, what their relationships are. So don't like beat yourself up over it. Well, all right. Well, you guys are having a fun time. 2 more minutes on the clock, and then I'm going to call it on the stream. 2 minutes right now. Oh, all right. See, this is why I gotta keep things family friendly. Because if you guys honestly are those ages, technically you're not supposed to be watching this stream, but hey, I'm glad to have you here anyway. That's a YouTube problem. They need to be a little more on top of their stuff. Ugh. All I can do is try to make things family friendly. Yeah, I hear you, Reiner Dina. Mm. I'm used to working with kids. That's pretty much what I've been doing since, well, sisters. I had sisters. Those are kids at some point, yeah. But then also I've been working in schools now since what, 2009? So, quite a while. So I'm used to working with kids. With that being said, that's why I need to go get some sleep so I can wake up early and get back to working with some kids. Because I can't say that the kids that I'm working with at the assignment I've been having need a special care. I need to make sure I'm bringing my A game. All right, and that is time. So thank you so much for coming by, especially those of you guys who are able to make it to both streams. Um, Again, weekdays, if I have any stream at all, it's going to have to be short streams. So there's not a lot of um, opportunities for all kinds of things that I've been trying to do because it just takes too long. Job underscore 3.109. I don't know if that's directed to me, but as I was saying, toward the end of last stream, I was saying, please don't. In the next stream, please don't go on and on and on about. I know you want an opportunity to get to 1,000. I'm with you there, but I needed an opportunity for it to have some kind of peace for anyone who come into the chat for that 14 minutes I was trying to read. And automatically, first thing it did, it felt like, was jump on in and start talking about how you need to get subscriptions. So that's why that was gone for a bit there. It's back though. So please listen. That would be twice now. I feel like I'm at work again. That being said, sleepy times for me. Exactly that, right, Dana. You are on it. All right, friends. Thank you so kindly. Job underscore 3.109. I will be having a weekend starting tomorrow. It's a lot easier to do all of that kind of stuff when I don't have to go to work the next day. Okay? Just bear that in mind, please. All right, friends. Um, oh, no, you can't? Okay, hold on. See, this is what I'm saying. I would love to get sleepy time and food time, and then something happens. I'm like, oh no, now I need help with that. But I don't, but like I do, but I don't, but I'm like, I can. That's easy enough for me to just be able to. Oh yeah, that's true. You can't really search for her name. It's weird. Okay, I'm dropping this in the chat. That is Olivia Fangirlie's at Bean C Hill. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So good. Okay. Good night, friends. Have a pleasant evening. Sleepy times for me. Food too. Yes, true. I have to go. Enjoy whatever you guys are going to do. Pretty much the blasting off. If it involves Dreamland. A lot of that, yes. Okay. Gotta go. Very sleepy times. I will. Okay, friends. Good night to you all. And anyone who might see this in the future, whenever, wherever, however, whatever, just make the most of it. That's the most important part. I am. Bye bye.